Fuck you, Corey.
Good, man. Back at it. Good old Tuesday. So y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to the Man Cave Podcast, where we talk sports, more sports.
All of these sports.
All of the sports, man. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know the motto. Like every week, we same structure. We ain't got a lot of time, so we gonna get right to it. Enjoy. Appreciate whoever's here and whoever stops.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Gotta say that. Gotta say that. You know what I mean? Hope y'all entertain.
Man. Thanks for stopping in for the comments.
Appreciate it.
Peak content. Thanks, my man.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, comment, engage, everything. We appreciate it. But we're gonna start with some good old NFL, man. A lot of stuff going on in the NFL right now. I actually want to start with the game last night because I thought it was interesting that Jalen Hurts, 150 yards passing, 2 rushing touchdowns. They win the game 21-17. But I think the bigger thing was the Chiefs scored 0 points in the second half. They averaged 5 points a game in the second half. Like, they're the worst team in the league in second half points.
They've only got 3 since
week
8 or something, or week 6 or something.
Yes, it's not good. So they lead the league in drops. The Chiefs, they lead the league in drop passes. Like, it's to me, the record don't reflect how bad things are. The defense is actually keeping them around. Like, how far do you think the Chiefs got a problem? First off.
So yeah, they definitely got a problem.
We'll do that in a second. Go ahead, answer.
They definitely have a problem. I mean, they need some superior wide receivers out there. I mean, Vandale Scantling, he's good, but you saw he dropped that ball. I mean, that was right in his hands. That was it. They should have had the lead there, and they could have won that game. I mean, but there was other drops. But to be honest, it looks like Mahomes is a little off too, because there were some passes where he was throwing it and it looked like receivers were cut in or out, and he was going the other direction with it. So I don't know. It can't always be on the receiver. It can't always be the receiver's fault for that either, because that's just hard to just blame them. I mean, it's easy to just blame them all the time because it's Patrick Mahomes, but I feel like everybody's kind of off. I mean, Kelsey wasn't even playing his game. I mean, he was just there.
I think they miss Eric Bieniemy, halftime adjustments, things like that. You can just tell. Me personally, I can tell the difference in Andy Reid calling the plays and Eric Bieniemy calling the plays, like, and making adjustments. Not necessarily calling the plays, because Andy Reid always pretty much called the plays, but like the adjustments that Bieniemy would make, the things that he would do in timeouts and halftime and stuff like that. They missing that a lot. Now I think they'll make the playoffs, of course, because they got the record. They should win a few more games, whatever the case may be. But they'll make the playoffs, but not scoring any points in the second half, you're going home. You're not. They're not even making it back to the AFC Championship playing like that. Is what I'm saying.
That's a problem when you play a defense like the Ravens or the Browns. If they're in, of course, I think they're gonna make it. But
oh man, we gonna get to the Browns. Don't just throw the Browns in there like that with no quarterback. Don't do that.
I'll throw it in there with the
Bro, y'all just
let's do this.
No, we gonna get to it.
Brad Johnson, Jake Delhomme, Rex Grossman. I don't want to hear this no quarterback shit.
No. That's
I don't
nowhere
want to hear
near.
no quarterback shit.
Brad Johnson was better than the quarterback y'all got, and so was
you
Trent
got a
Dilfer.
rookie. It's a rookie. Let him play, man. Let him do something.
Exactly. No rookie's ever done that. No, it's not. I'm just saying, y'all get to the playoffs, but it's gonna be
CJ Stroud's a rookie. He about to do it.
It's gonna be no, he's not. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Yes, but I'm talking about once you get to the playoffs, you're going.
I'm talking about winning the Super Bowl.
No, first round, dog. We gonna get to that. The Chiefs, they got a long road ahead, but does that say more about the Eagles or the Chiefs in that game last night?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. But what about the Eagles?
The Eagles, when they're playing a game, if their competition isn't playing high, they're not playing high.
Okay, but
like they don't play down to their competition. They play at the level the competition is playing at that moment. It's weird for them.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing.
Right here, they were right here. They're down here. They're down here. They rise. It's weird.
Jalen Hurts had 2 rushing touchdowns. That's the only thing that make his game a good game. He didn't have a good game. He only threw for 150 yards.
They really didn't have to do much, did he? Swift did a lot.
9-1. They 9-1. I don't think the Chiefs have an elite defense, and I don't. And they don't have an elite rushing game. They don't have an elite. They don't have an elite receiving core or none of that. But the Eagles, they won 21-17. Like if the Chiefs score one time in the second half, they win the game. I think that says a lot about the Eagles.
If the Eagles used AJ Brown, they might have won.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And McDuffie is corner blitzing, getting sacked. So you know what I mean. We'll see. And we got a comment. He asked our Super Bowl predictions right now. Right now.
Go ahead.
No, I gotta go first. I gotta
go. Yeah, you go first.
Right now, at this moment in time, the 9-1 Eagles. I mean, that's because I don't think Brock Purdy will have enough to beat him because it's Brock Purdy and he's young. He's still young. He's still not there to where he's going to beat you with his arm or whatever. If his defense don't show up, or if they playing from behind, as we all know, Brock Purdy playing from behind, they don't win. And that might be the case against the Eagles. So I'm going to go with the Eagles. The Cowboys is the Cowboys. You know what I mean? They're going to do good all regular season, get to the playoffs, and Dak not going to win the game. So I'm going to go with the Eagles right now. What about you?
No. He said who's going to be in there? Who they facing? Who the Eagles facing?
Oh, I got to do the other side too. I ain't even want to go to the AFC because it's hard in the AFC. It's hard. I don't like it's hard.
Right now, just how you look at it right now.
Right now, there is no front runner for me right now.
You're right. There isn't.
I can't even pick because you want to say the Chiefs, but and like Lamar. Look, listen, they got a good defense. It's not an elite defense. It's not. They just let the Eagles beat them 21-17. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like it's not an elite defense. It's a good defense for sure. Yes, it's good enough to get them to the playoffs while Patrick Mahomes is sputtering. But in the AFC, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just throw this out there. Right now, I'm gonna still have to go with the Chiefs because they still the top team in the. Actually, you know what? The Ravens. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that. But I think the Ravens will beat the Chiefs though in the AFC Championship if they both got there.
I got the same. Listen, and for reasons alike, like Purdy, yes, he hasn't proven he can come back and win games.
Right.
And again, I think the Eagles are that team. Like, if the other team's playing at a high level, they're going to play at a high level, and their high level is much better than most.
Yeah.
Again, they have the elite players to play. Like, that's not,
It's pretty interesting. We got the same picks right now, though. That's pretty interesting, though. But since we just brought up the Ravens, man, Mark Andrews.
Hold on. Let me get to this, Lamar. Look, the Chiefs' defense is not elite. It's not because of what happened last night.
Yes, it's not.
It's because of what happened against Denver.
Yes.
You let the Broncos. You let Russell Wilson and the Broncos do that. Yes. They haven't done that against anybody.
Yes, facts.
And they did it against y'all.
Yes.
They had a couple good throws that beat Minnesota last week. That was it.
Yes.
That's all they did. Their offense really ain't that great, and they beat the Chiefs like that. That's what I'm saying. They're inconsistent. It's not that they're not good; they're just inconsistent.
Yeah, they're not elite. They are good. They're not elite. But the Broncos is on a 4-game winning streak right now. Now with Russell Westbrook, I mean, I want to say Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson looks like he's making a turn to get back to where he need to be. He's not all the way quite there yet, but their defense getting takeaways and they're playing really, really stout right now. And I do like the defense that the Broncos have right now. You think they can sustain this win streak, or is it just good for now?
No.
Luke, good evening.
Oh, what's going on? Back it up. Look, I don't think it sustains. I mean, again, they're doing their thing here and there, but I just said last night, literally, it was a couple throws at the end of the game is why they scored. They didn't even play a good game at all. The Vikings actually should have won that game.
Yeah, they should have.
They should have won that game.
Josh Dobbs. How you feel about that? Being a Cleveland,
I'm riding that train.
How you feel about that? But do you think the Browns should have kept Josh Dobbs with the way he went to Minnesota with no practice or nothing and just go in?
See, you never know. You never know what's going to happen there. Like he went to Arizona, did his thing, then went to Minnesota. Like you didn't know that was going to happen.
But do you trust DTR more than you would trust Josh Dobbs with what he did for y'all?
Well, if you look at the preseason, you did. DTR outplayed Josh Dobbs every snap of all them games
until the regular season came, and Josh Dobbs held it down. Him and PJ, they held it down.
Well, Dobbs wasn't here in the regular season.
You're right. He wasn't either.
He was gone right before the regular season.
Right before the season. Yup, you're right.
The Browns said, hey, we're going to give you an opportunity to go somewhere else and start because they want you and they want to start you. So they looked at him and said, hey, we want to give you this opportunity. And if I'm a quarterback and they're not going to put me in a position, why not? I would love to go where I can start to showcase my talents. Right. And that's what they did. They did that for him. They did him a favor in doing that. And he gladly took that shit. And he went and ran with it in Arizona.
Yeah, but if you make the playoffs and y'all don't, y'all messed up.
We making the playoffs.
You sure? Are you sure? With DTR, are you sure?
All the way, dude.
No running game for real in DTR. Are you sure? The defense is going. I'm talking about.
Hold on. You said no running game.
You got 100-yard back? No.
Ford's had 80 or more yards every game except for last.
100-yard back.
He's had 80 or more yards every game.
Bro, with DTR, you're going to need a Nick Chubb. I'm talking about the quarterback that you have.
And we got Ford and Kareem Hunt.
All right, man. If you confident, then I ain't nothing I can say. You a fan of that,
man. I'm good.
I just think y'all, man, listen, bro. I think y'all, the only reason y'all will make it is because the Steelers not going to sustain. Y'all just won 13-10. Y'all can't score no points. When it comes down to scoring points, but if y'all got to score 30, I don't see DTR getting y'all 30 is what I'm saying.
Our defense ain't going to allow 30 to happen.
I mean, you can think like that. That's fine. But if it come down to that, if that happens and y'all got to score 28 points, he's not getting y'all 28 points.
I think we'll be all right.
Well, you think y'all going to hold everybody to 10 points?
I think we could definitely hold them to 14 and under.
No, everybody in the playoffs, everything. Y'all going to stop Lamar. Y'all going to stop everybody to 10 points. Because y'all ain't
10 points. Listen,
bro, with DTR, he's not scoring a lot of points. It's statistically proven. You can look up the numbers. He's not scoring a lot of points.
He played 2 games. Right.
That is 2 games, and he don't score a lot of points. Mike, you got to look at this from an NFL perspective. I'm just like with the Bengals. Joe Burrow out for the season. Now I got to look at Jake Browning. I know he's not going to score 30 points. I know for a fact he's not. His first time playing in the NFL was week 1. You know what I mean?
Listen, Jay knows we have an elite defense.
Yes, I think Myles Garrett is the MVP right now, but they won't put him on the list.
Knows we have an elite defense.
You ain't got to tell me that.
Look, here's the deal. I think once DTR gets in a rhythm and they open the book more because they needed. Look, I was so pissed off on Sunday's game. First half, they did what they needed to do. Ran the ball, short pass game. They did that, simplified it for them. And look what it did. We had 164 yards. We played good. I mean, we got outgained the Steelers by 100 yards. Cool.
Yeah. Kenny Pickett trash.
Second half, Tomlin makes his adjustments, does his thing, takes away the run game, takes away the short pass game. Yet Stefanski still kept trying to push that shit.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm not going to throw the ball 10 yards, 15 yards down the field, which I was pissed about.
Because they
Open it up
don't
and let
trust
DTR
him.
throw.
You
Huh?
trust him. You trust DTR more than they do.
I think that last drive, he did exactly what I wanted him to do the whole second half.
Exactly. But if he got to do that 25, 30 times a game, they see turnovers and mistakes and
I
stuff. They
don't need
don't
him
want
to
to do
throw
that.
over that 25, 35, 30 yard, 30 times a game. I need him to be able to do that at least 10 to 15.
That's going to change in the playoffs. This is the regular season. I'm talking about the playoffs. When the playoffs come, you're going to have to throw the ball 25 times.
I think
You're going to it changes in the playoffs.
But hey, he threw for 42 times this last game. Guess
And
what?
And y'all
0
scored,
turnovers
y'all scored,
against a good defense.
But how many points did y'all score off all those Y'all scored 13 points.
Because they were 2-yard passes.
Okay, so how many? So
when they throw it down the field.
Okay, so look what I'm saying. So the Chiefs got trash ass Kenny Pickett. Now, when you play a team with good defense, a good quarterback. No, I'm talking about Kenny Pickett, the quarterback.
Yeah, but you said the Chiefs have.
My bad, the Steelers. So when you play a team because I'm thinking about the teams y'all gonna have to play in the playoffs, and the Chiefs is one of them. But if y'all have to play a team with an elite quarterback in that same scenario, they're scoring more points than the Steelers scored. That's all I'm saying. If y'all only scored 13 and they scored 21, y'all lost. No matter how good your defense is.
Hey, the Chiefs are. I'm not worried about the Chiefs.
No, I'm talking about period. Anybody, the Ravens, the Chiefs, anybody.
I'm just saying there's only one team I'm worried about in the playoffs, and that's the grudge match against the Ravens. That's the only game I am worried about.
So y'all not so
I'm not worried about nobody else.
You're not all right. You ain't worried about Tyreek Hill and the Dolphins?
No. I think Tua will get knocked out that game, and there won't be no damn Dolphins.
People banking on that, and he's been healthy the whole season. Y'all got to throw that out the window.
He ain't played our defense this whole season.
It don't matter, bro. Like, it don't matter.
Tua
ain't no injury-prone dude, man. That just happened. That was some freak shit that happened, man. That could happen to anybody. Miles Garrett, somebody hard enough and get a concussion and be out. Like, anybody can.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not worried about that because they don't have a defense. So I'm not worried about that. We slow up their offense, we're good. I'm not worried about that.
Just saying.
I'm definitely not worried about Mahomes and the nobody.
Realistically, do you trust your quarterback in the playoffs? You're giving me all these other stuff. I'm talking about your quarterback. Do you? You would say that about any quarterback y'all got though, because you a fan. I'm talking about objectively.
No, I'm not. It has nothing to do with that. Look.
Well, if I had him on my team, I wouldn't trust him.
All because he got thrown in 2 hours before a game and got smashed by a Ravens defense?
Yes. I'm not trusting him, bro.
There ain't nobody that's going in that game and doing anything.
Yeah,
nobody's going in at 2 hours notice saying, hey, you got to go play and you're going to do good.
Josh Dobbs did it with the Vikings with no practice. He didn't practice with the team at all. Went out there and won.
He got traded and he went in. He was sitting on the sideline. Yes.
But he went and won with no practice. No chemistry, no nothing. He went out there and won the game. That's all I'm saying. He had a good game.
Who was he going against?
I don't remember, but he was making pay. It don't really even matter when you ain't played with the team at all. You just literally stepping in. Like, I think the Browns will make the playoffs because the Bengals are done because Joe Burrow's out. You know what I mean? Our season's over with. We'll take a good pick. But the Browns will make the playoffs. I'm just only talking about the quarterback, not the defense. I'm talking about the quarterback play in the playoffs. That's all I'm talking about. I know about
by the time the playoffs come, he'll have enough games underneath his belt. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. And I'm not just saying the Chiefs. Y'all got to be worried about the Ravens before y'all got to be worried.
That's the only one I'm worried about.
You know what I mean? Because I don't think y'all beat the Ravens in the playoffs. And that's what I'm saying because of the quarterback is what I'm saying. Not because of the defense or none of that. Just the quarterback. If he's only throwing one touchdown or no touchdowns and it's running touchdowns, you're not winning much in the playoffs is what I'm saying. Y'all defense is elite. Y'all can beat anybody.
And look, here's the deal. And just like
was a Super Bowl MVP. I don't want to hear that. He got an MVP, yo.
But I'm just saying, just like he just said, we signed him. So he's there. So
y'all signed him.
So if he does start to fail,
Joe
Flacco step right up in. And he can definitely manage the goddamn game.
Well, better than DTR. I would trust Flacco before I trust DTR in the playoffs.
You can use DTR until Flacco gets up, and if DTR starts falling and starts getting real bad, and we take a huge loss, then yes, Flacco goes in. And now to Lamar's comment here, hey, a defense is allowed to have a crazy game, and he did. But I'm telling you right now, Gardner Minshew has better weapons than Mahomes does.
Yeah.
Kelsey's the only weapon Mahomes has got that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Watson. Not worried about Rice. I'm not worried about Vandale Scantling. None of them dudes.
Well, I'm just going off of 6 years in a row the Chiefs been to the AFC Championship, and they got to 2 Super Bowls.
They're good.
They won one. Last year, he won with no receivers, no running game, and a bum-ass ankle and won a Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying about the Chiefs, yo. Those are facts. I'm just stating the facts. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You a hater?
I'm not hating. He's young, and I feel the same way about Jake Browning. I feel the same way about my quarterback, the Bengals, Jake Browning. I don't trust him.
Dude hasn't thrown the ball in 2 years, though. That's a little different.
Look, just because I'll be realistic when I'm talking don't mean I'm a hater. I'm being realistic. He's a rookie quarterback. Come on, man.
I get it, but Jake Browning and DT are 2 total different situations.
Just like CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud got an MVP numbers, but when he gets to the playoffs, I don't see him going far because he's a rookie. It's the playoffs. It ain't just DTR. It's all these young boys. What did I say about Brock Purdy last year?
They might win their division. They might have a nice little thing.
They're going to make the playoffs, bro, but he's not going far. He's a rookie. It's not happening. I'm telling you, it's not happening. Watch. Just watch it play out. Brock Purdy was close. How many rookies done that? It don't happen. That's rare. That's rare, yo. It ain't just DTR. I'm just saying, period. Jake Browning for the Bengals, he going to lose all 8 games.
I don't believe that. I think they can win this weekend.
That's all I'm saying. DTR.
Hey, I think you guys win this weekend.
I don't think we win this weekend because I don't think
Jake Browning playing Kenny Pickett.
But Jake Browning cannot score points, yo. Like he cannot.
You just said DTR can't do the job, and he did it.
He did. Y'all scored.
And you got Chase. You got Higgins probably coming back.
Yes,
Boyd and Mixon. Don't get me started on your shit.
We ain't got y'all's defense though. That defense the Browns got is crazy, yo. But I'll take into consideration that we can win the game. If Jake Browning score one touchdown, only throw one touchdown, Mixon get a touchdown, we can win 14-7 or 10. It'll because the Steelers can't score either. So you know what I mean? It's all about who can score. Who can
fired Matt Canada today, so things might change. Then.
Yes, Matt Canada needed to be fired, and I didn't.
Yeah, he did. He needed to be fired like last year.
I mean, I liked it. I liked it. He trash. He got to go. He was trash with them anyway. Yeah, he got to go. But yeah, enough of that. I was gonna say Mark Andrews out for the Ravens. That might benefit everybody. Everybody
That's
else.
Crazy though, man. And then they're trying to say those hits were dirty and all this stuff. Like, hold on, man. Don't be doing all that crazy shit.
Yeah. Jake Browning, he do got him. He do got him. He do. But his first time playing was game 1 this year, and he didn't do good. Game 2, he didn't do good. We lost both of them. This one, he just came out and played. We lost that. So he 0-3.
No, he ain't.
Jake Browning's first time playing in the NFL was week 1.
What do you mean? Burrow played.
I mean, no, he came out. No, he came out and played. I thought he played. Why did I read that?
What, in the last fucking minutes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He played at some point in time. He played at some point in time, bro. But he's not a he
has not started and had no huge reps with no team.
Exactly.
Until second half of this past game. That's the only time he did it.
You just made my point.
Y'all were still in that game.
You just made my point, bro. He ain't been the starter. He ain't led no NFL team, nothing.
You're right. And you made my point. DTR hasn't either, and he got fucking smoked by one of the best defenses in the league.
Because y'all got the league MVP Myles Garrett on y'all team. Y'all got Zadarius Smith over there. I could name a whole lot of dudes on that defense.
What's up, Watkins?
Y'all defense is an offense half the damn time.
I know, and that's listen, man, and that's what we on here. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on from this.
Yeah, let's move on because we could get it. We could talk about them all day long. Is Dallas legit, or is this some fluke shit? Can they handle the Eagles? Can they handle the 49ers? What do you think their ceiling is? The Dallas Cowboys, because there's a lot of hype around them because they beating bums. They just beat the Panthers. Now they talking crazy.
I'm not buying into the Cowboys until they actually do it. Till they actually do something, I'm not buying into the shit.
Yep.
If they go out, they play the Eagles here soon, and what is it? This week? No, it's not this week.
No, not this week.
I don't know when the hell it is. But whenever they play the Eagles, that'll be a tip. You play the Eagles, see what happens.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'm not buying into Dak being a damn thing because I've never been a Dak fan ever.
Dak is boy. They're ceiling, yeah. I'm with it. When they hit the playoffs, that's their ceiling. They gonna lose in round 1. They going home.
Exactly, Bacchus. Yes, exactly. Look, meaningful games, even if it's not in January.
Yeah,
playing the Niners, playing the Eagles, those are meaningful games. They got their whole ass whooped by the Niners.
Dog.
Like destroyed that ass.
If they got a chance to win the division by winning this game, they gonna lose it.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not buying it. Look, Micah Parsons this year, he's gone down the drain, and then he's not showing that he's actually who he was before because I feel like he's being restricted, and I don't understand that situation. But what? Then he does a dumb move and he takes dry pre-workout and dumps it down his throat, starts choking on it, gets sick and thrown up everywhere. What kind of idiot does some shit like that?
Miles and TJ Watt like Micah who? Micah who? Shit, Clowney playing better than him. You know what I mean?
Look, you can say that. You're right.
Yeah.
Missed opportunities. That is the MO for Dallas, though. Missed opportunities.
Yes. And it is what it is, man. Yeah, he did, man. But they played the Panthers, yo. They played the 1-win Panthers. The Panthers have no team. You're supposed to get 3 sacks against them. So, you know.
They don't have an offensive line. They don't have nobody.
Yeah, they don't have no line. You're supposed to get 3 sacks.
And I get you. I know that's your team and all.
Yes. We ain't hating. We ain't hating. We just speaking the truth, man. Well, not our truth, you know. From
I just don't like Dak. If they got a different quarterback,
Dak just ain't good. He's Tony Romo. He's Tony Romo.
They need a different quarterback, and I like Tony better than Dak.
He's Tony Romo Rivers.
Man, Rivers.
They was good as hell. Put up the numbers,
man. Rivers was good.
Yeah, but when the playoffs come, what you do? Win one game.
No damn defense ever. That was the listen. Hey, listen to this stat right here. Listen to this stat right here. If I'm correct on the year, 2010, if I'm correct, the Chargers led both in offense and defense. You know why they didn't make the playoffs? Their special teams let them down. How fucked up is that?
I remember that. That was Rivers' year.
Offense and defense. Phillip Rivers, all them boys did all the shit. Special teams.
Yeah, I like Phillip Rivers, man, but he never did nothing but throw a lot of passes and get a lot of yards and get a lot of touchdowns.
Rivers, all he does is get yards, make kids, and talk shit.
Yeah, he got like
gospel way. And it's the craziest way of talking shit I've ever heard, and I love it. But dude, that's literally the 3 things he does: get yards, have kids, and talk shit the church way.
Shit. Yep. What, man? Joey Bosa, man, is he done, man? He always injured. He injured again.
Joey's on the verge of retirement. If not,
Him and Michael Thomas injured again too.
Michael Thomas, they're sitting him down. He's got his own problems too. They gotta go. It's getting to that point to where, hey, these guys need to chill up, change the scenery, maybe give it one last go, and then go sit down.
I feel so bad for Bosa, man, because he had a high upside, man, and he just have not been able to reach that potential because of injuries. Soon as he got to the league.
Listen, Joey's potential was as big as his nose, and that thing is huge.
He got the honker.
The dude had everything in the world going for him, and flatlined.
Yeah. I feel bad for him, man. I hope he have a speedy recovery and get back. Speaking of Bosa, man, the Chargers, them was your boys at the beginning of the season, and I told you they was trash.
Look, no. What's trash is that coach. That coach is the
he gotta go. World, man. Haley gotta go.
Dude, he should have been fired already. Gone.
Yes, him with the OC, somebody. I think it's the offensive coordinator though.
No, it ain't Kellen Moore. It's defensive coordinator.
Kellen Moore, bro. I think it's Kellen Moore.
They're getting yards. Do you know what they've done in the last 2 games? They've allowed other teams to have 959 yards combined in the last 2 games.
That's horrible, bro. They defense
That's
terrible.
Defensive problem.
Yeah, that defense
huge problem.
What's going on with Mac, man?
Mac's doing the job. That's the crazy shit.
Not enough though, man. He's doing
having a good year.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta do more. They need the Raiders, Khalil, where they scared of you. They preparing for you. They don't got that on defense because Joey can't stay healthy. He was supposed to be one of those guys. Then they got Mac, and Mac ain't been that. He's doing his job. Yes, of course, he's having a good season, but he need to have a great season in order for the Chargers to come out this hole. Like I'm telling you, Myles Garrett is the standard. I'm gonna keep going back to that. I'm telling you, and they got all quarterbacks on the MVP list right now. Well, I know we did it. I said Myles Garrett, bro. Like I'm just you gotta play like
Miles has done everything. I mean, he leads
right.
in sacks.
Tom Brady said there is nothing but mediocrity in the league right now. He don't even see the excellence from when he was playing from the old days. How does that what? That's hate. I think that's hate.
That's
you know what
that is? I think that's him trying to fan the fire and see if he can get some of these guys to jump.
Yeah, I think he got a point though, man.
Because he knows damn well there is some talent out here. It's just they're not doing anything.
I think he's talking about offensively. I think he's talking about like quarterbacks, and because then there ain't no spectacular quarterback right now. There ain't
talented quarterbacks. They're just not doing it at a high level consistently.
Right.
I think that's the problem.
Right. It's not.
I think that, like, I mean, you got Trevor Lawrence. Sunshine is a good quarterback. Yeah. He's a great quarterback. He's just not consistently that.
Right.
Mahomes, he does his thing. Hurts, not consistently a good quarterback, but he's a great quarterback. Or not consistently elite, but he's great all the time. He's just not elite all the time.
Well,
Josh Allen's a good quarterback. He goes up and down. Every other game, he wants to be elite, and it's usually against a trash team.
I think Lamar Jackson only got like 10 or 12 passing touchdowns. Like
I told you, I gave you those stats last week. What the hell?
It's crazy.
That was nuts, man. The dudes.
But CJ Stroud got more touchdown passes than him.
Dude, you know what CJ Stroud did this past week? He had 279 passing yards in the first half.
All right, man.
He might have threw 3 interceptions in that game, but he had 279 passing yards in one half.
Right. What you think about Aaron Rodgers talking about coming back in 2 weeks off the ACL, man?
I don't know, dude. All I know is I need him to sell whatever secret that shit is and start getting it out there and letting us normal motherfuckers have some shit. Like, I would love some of that healing shit that they got.
Usually 9 months, 6 months, maybe at the least. He said, "Give me 2-3 months and I'll be back." I don't feel comfortable. I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'm gonna sit back, make my 50 mil, and chill. I'll see y'all next year.
Hey, if I'm Robert Saleh, I'm gonna put him through a rigorous thing before I even put him out there. Like, you gonna go out there and practice. I'm gonna see you move, throw that ball, get hands on you, everything, and then we're gonna see what it's up.
We finna do full contact 7-on-7s out here.
I'm gonna see you get hit and see some shit because I'm gonna get you in the middle of the game and I'm gonna watch you get your whole leg gonna fall off, your whole
because
he ain't doing that shit.
Because you can injure it again without being tackled, without being hit. If it ain't fully healed, you can make a cut, make one wrong move, and move the wrong way, and you're done. You're gonna go right back. You
saw what he did. He barely did anything in it.
Anything. Nobody. He was on his own. So you can do that again. It's even the probability of re-injuring it is higher now. You know what I mean? It's higher once you injure it once. The probability of it happening again is higher.
You saw him. He had that black box, and he tripped and it fell, and that beaker fell out in that clear liquid poured. I don't know what the hell it was. Man. Don't know if it was tequila or what it was, but dude, that looked like some scientific shit.
That's crazy, man. I whatever. Do what you do, man. I hope he's the right decision.
Hey, Lamar, we don't know why he wants to do this. I think he wants to prove a point that he can come back, and if they're in contention, he can bring them all the way, which I think stupid as hell. Because they're not going to be
chill, man. Hey, Ron, you got to chill.
Boyle out there now. They're not going to do shit.
Hey, Ron got to chill, bro. That's all I'm saying. He got to chill.
Yeah, Mom, I don't know what the hell was in that bottle. It looked like a crazy-looking tequila bottle, but it was a science beaker. It was weird, man. No label on it, nothing.
And they still don't have a good offensive line. They doing what they
trash.
Yes,
it's trash.
Yes, so he better.
You might as well march them all right into a dumpster and set that
trash.
Yeah.
All right, man. You know, we only got an hour, man. We want to talk more about the NFL, but we got to move on. Talk about some NBA real quick, man. The Spurs keep getting blown out. I'm tired of. I don't want to hear no.
Hell, man.
Listen, I don't want to hear no. They over. Listen, all I've been hearing is Wemby this, Wemby that. Spurs gonna be this. But I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
Maybe that's what it is. Instead of a water bottle, he got that beaker full of that secret sauce.
Yeah, he all that Bugs Bunny. He got the secret sauce. You already know. But yeah, but the Spurs, man, they got blew out by the Grizzlies without Ja Morant. How'd that happen?
I don't know. Listen, the Spurs are young. They're disappointing. I just
appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
yeah, thanks, Lamar. But yeah, I don't know. They're young. The whole thing's overwhelming with them. I think it's going to take some time. I didn't think they're going to be no crazy bigness, but I don't know. Wemby's still doing his thing. It's just
you think Wemby is a generational talent. They keep throwing that word out there, man. And a generational talent means you move the needle. Not only on the court are you good, but you move the needle in the culture of basketball. Like, for instance, LeBron James, when he left Cleveland, the whole economy went down in Cleveland. It wasn't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything changed when he left. And then the Cavaliers was a lottery team every year. Like, that's how we got Kyrie and all that shit. And then he went to Miami. He left Miami. Of course, the economy ain't changed. It's Miami. But the team didn't do nothing until Jimmy and them came in. That was a while down the road.
That was.
You know what I mean? And then you got Steph. I think Steph was the last generational talent that the NBA seen. Steph Curry. Nobody else. We got up-and-comers, Ant-Man, guys like that. And I think eventually, Wemby, if he gets some meat on his body, get some muscle on him, and he can bang around because he's shooting a lot of threes. He got to be able to bang around in that paint, man. He's 7'5". Just give me the ball. Yeah. Hakeem, bro, just give me the ball. Go get with Hakeem Olajuwon and let the dream show you how to do this shit.
What he needs to do is look at what Chet's doing, man. Chet looks like a monster.
Oh, yeah, I like Chet. Yeah, I like Chet.
He's doing his damn thing.
I like Chet better than I like Wemby, though, because his game is better. His game is fluent, is consistent, and he knows. You can tell he know what he's doing on the basketball court.
He got that ugly ass throat beard, but you know, he already know.
Yeah, that's trash. The Clippers finally win with Harden. They got 2 wins up under their belt. They one of the teams. They done blew out the Spurs twice by 40 and by whatever the hell it was.
Listen, the only thing I like is when Westbrook kind of dunked on Dylan Brooks. He palmed his face and slammed it home. That was the best thing I ever seen.
Slammed
that was great. If he literally palmed his face with one hand and then had the ball on the other and slammed it home.
All right, now that they put Russ on the bench and they got Terrence Mann playing 25 minutes, scoring 0 points, do you think you think that's the formula? He playing defense though.
Did Mann just get hurt?
I think so, but he scored last night. No, he just played in the last game, but he ain't scored no points in 25.
He got hurt, but I mean, he was all right. Look, I like the move because Westbrook went and said, "Hey, put me on the bench." He the one that did that and said, "We need to shake it up," and I applaud him for that because his ego and the way he used to be and everything, it took a lot for him to do that, and I'm glad he did do that. Because it makes more sense. You let Harden and PG and Kawhi do their thing, and then you bring the boys off the bench, add to it. I think that's a hell of a lot.
Harden ain't been doing much. PG and Kawhi, if they let PG and Kawhi do their thing, Harden should be getting 16 assists a game. If he play like that, he can score 10 points every game. If he get like 16 assists, he good. Because you got Kawhi and you got Paul George. You got buckets. You got nothing but buckets all the way, all around you. You know what I mean? Then they bring in Russ, Harden go to the bench. Then you got Russ doing the same thing. Go get you about 8 to 10 points and get like 15 assists. You know what I mean? They got a formula they can run. I just don't see them doing it. It's looking up for him though. It's looking up for him. I like what I see from him. Devin Booker.
Yeah, I think they get it together.
Yeah, I think they can too. Not Devin Booker. Bradley Beal. He's out for 3 more weeks. His back ain't right. I think the Suns might have made a bad move. Because Bradley Beal's always injured. If it was me, I'd keep him out and sit him all the way until we get to the playoffs. And then just let him.
I bring him back like a week or 2 before so he can get his rhythm.
Yep. Because I'm cool because he just keep getting injured, man. And it's like it's pointless. You know what I mean? Like, why even play him? Because he gonna play 1 game, then he ain't gonna play 7 games. Like
Hey, you saw what the Cavs did the other night against Denver, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They took joke and they limited him. Yeah, like 18 points, 10 rebounds. Like Allen did some moves on him. They put him down. Garland took care of it. Mitchell didn't even play in that game, and they won that game like that.
No, and I like that. That's what we're supposed to do. And the Nuggets, he just got ejected. Him and Malone just got ejected. Well, was that last night? I think it was, or the night before. They just got it. I think it was last night. Because I had money on it, so I think it was it might have been the night before though, man. I don't know. I am not checking either. I don't want to.
We got a 6 tonight, so we're gonna see what happens with Embiid and
The top scorers in the NBA right now: Embiid number 1, Durant, Luka, Curry, and Giannis. Which one of those guys you think gonna run away with it? And because Embiid already got 2 in a row, the last 2 was Embiid. Who you think? Embiid, Durant, Luka, Curry, Giannis.
Well, it might be Durant. It might have to be Durant because with Beal being out and he may sit out, who knows what's going on with that situation. He may be scoring a lot over there.
I'm going with Embiid. I'm going with Embiid because the offense just is.
It flows through Embiid, really.
Directly through him, even though Maxey just had a 50-point game.
I just don't want to say Embiid. I'd rather say someone else because, I mean,
well, Embiid got it.
Just go to the big guy and the big guy work. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, well, Embiid he'd be shooting threes, all that. Embiid scores from every single part of the court. But the thing I like about Embiid is they damn near every play is for him. Maxey and them get their money. Maxey can go drop 50, but Embiid is still get 30-something points. Like he's always gonna get his points.
Well, that's because those are the two men on the team. That's it. Everybody else scores 10 points and below.
They keep talking about Giannis and all these other guys. There ain't nobody in the league that can stop Joel Embiid. It's been proven. He's been doing it. The last 2 years, he's averaged over 30 points and led the league.
There is one person.
No, he ain't done it.
Embiid.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He can stop his damn self and get injured, and that'd be the end of it.
And that's how it always happens, too. He shoots himself in the foot. Pow, 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 pow. That he plexicos himself. Shout out to Plexico, man. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? We cool. Oh, what you think about Draymond out there choking people, full Nelson and putting Rudy in the choke? if that was you, what you would have been fighting?
I'd have been beating the hell out of somebody. Look, if I was cat,
but Rudy had no.
Huh?
Rudy was choking Clay.
I don't know. It looked different from different ways. He did. All right, cool. So Draymond reacted the way he should have reacted. And if I'm Cat, I'm going to react too. I would have just knocked him up.
And it would have been another Malice at the Palace when we ain't in the Palace, baby. Because I'm
getting just knocked Draymond
don't
straight
choke me, bro. No, if I was Rudy, don't choke me, bro. Because if you choke me on live TV, bro, it's going to be bad. We got to fight. Don't choke me, man. I'm a grown man. You a grown man. Don't choke me. What they give him, 5 games? Was it 5 games? 5 games. I think he should have got more. This man got like 72. He got the most technical fouls in the history of basketball.
He's always fighting.
Man.
And you know what's funny is Rudy brought up a good point. When Steph doesn't play, he's always trying to get kicked out the game.
Yeah, he don't want to play. That's what he said.
Because he knows they're gonna lose or something. He don't want to be out there losing with them.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to say he's a dirty player. He's definitely a reckless player. He's reckless as hell.
You know what he called himself? He called himself an enforcer. Look.
Yeah,
I want him to go against the old school enforcers, Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, I know, and they have beat him down.
Get his whole shit kicked.
Yeah, for real. But I don't want to see no basketball. I don't want to see no league where everybody just beating each other up. That's the thing.
No, you don't.
That's why I hate when the old heads. Oh, it was rougher. No, y'all was out there fighting. Y'all wasn't playing basketball. Y'all was clotheslining people and uppercutting people and beating people up. That's not basketball. Nobody want to see that, man.
Hey, you ever seen A Bug's Life, the Disney movie or Pixar movie?
Yeah, we got kids here.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know if you ever sat down and watched it. Yeah. Rudy Gobert is literally the stick figure from Bug's Life. Nice ass dude,
out there everybody did.
Whole shit beat in.
Yeah, don't choke me, man. That's crazy. Don't choke me, man. So this 37-year-old man, 38, 37, 38, he finna be 38 in December. 21 years in the league, man, out here dropping 37, 35. He out here averaging another 25.
He about to be 39 in December, not 30.
Man, how old he finna be? Old as hell, bro. And he out here
my age.
balling still. He's still the best player on his team because AD.
LeBron is always going to be LeBron. Look, that's how he is.
They can't even have a face of the league until he leave the league because he's still good.
You can't even call him. He's not him.
He's
He's the chosen. That's it. He's the king. He that. That's what he is.
And that's
LeBron is a monster, man. That's all there is to it. Like everybody says that.
Look, I don't even like that GOAT debate stuff. I don't want to hear that because it's different eras. All that basketball was different. everything was different. We can't compare these guys to each other. We can't compare nobody from no era to any other era because it was different basketball, different rules.
You got to think
landscape.
You can look at it like this: LeBron's just waiting to play with his sons.
Yeah.
He can literally chill and coast and not play as hard as he is or do all these things until then. But he can't do that. His mentality is not.
That's gonna happen now because Bronny had his little health thing, and I think that's gonna be a setback from him. For him, he ain't
waiting for Bryce anyways too, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but Bryce is only
He's already put out that commercial and said he wanted for Bryce.
Bryce only like a freshman in high school or something though. Like he still got
no. Bryce is
either only the 9th or 10th. No way. Bronny just left. He just graduated.
Yeah, so so
Bryce
they're
like
2 years apart. They're 2 years apart.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. He in the 10th grade.
I'm pretty sure
Bryce is only 16.
They're 2 years apart, dude.
Yeah, Bronny's 18. Bryce is only 16.
Yeah. Bronny's a freshman in college. Bryce is a junior in high school.
Not no damn junior, bro.
That's 2 years, man.
How, bro? How are you a junior already? This motherfucker was just a freshman. Dang, time be flying, bro. Man, you looking that up? See what year he in, man, in high school, man. That's crazy. Time be skipping by.
Bryce would be a junior. Look, he even says it.
No, look it up. I want to know for sure.
Ain't
no way time done flew like that. Ain't no way, man. I'm getting old out here, bro. This is crazy. You find it? Well, while he looking up that, the Knicks is suing the Raptors, bro, for some documents or something.
Because it says he at Notre Dame now, at Notre Dame High School.
What grade is he?
He said he spent his freshman and sophomore years at Sierra Canyon.
Damn, he a junior already?
Yeah.
Time be flying, bro. I be at work too much. This is crazy. Bro, this is crazy. I didn't know he was a junior, bro. That's crazy. Yeah.
That's why I said as soon as Bronny did that, so Bronny would be a junior. Yeah, because that's perfect. Bronny would be a junior in college if he stayed, and Bryce would be a freshman.
Yeah, that is nuts. But see, Bronny, man, he got a setback, man. I hope he can get it, back right, because the cardiac arrest out of nowhere is crazy. They got conspiracies out there, theories.
He'll be back.
Well, they said he did warm-ups. He didn't really practice. They said he did
practicing.
Yeah, but I hope he can get back right, man, because he got a bright future, man. If he can't get back right, but his little brother gonna be the one LeBron ended up playing with. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Knicks suing the Raptors, bro. I seen that. I'm like, hold on, bro.
What are they doing there? Is they like collusion or some stupid shit? Like I didn't even see the story. I saw, but I didn't read it.
No, they stole some documents, dog. They said some missing documents. I ain't read the whole thing. I just seen it.
Hey, hold on, man. That's a lie. Canadians don't do no bad things. They're so polite and have well-mannered.
And they super nice.
They don't steal shit. I think it's the Dolans just trying to blame some shit on somebody, and they think the Canadians will just take the fall. Oh, you're right. Oh, my bad boy.
Yeah, they super nice, but yeah, they suing them for some documents, some missing documents. They said they stole some documents about some stuff or something like that, man. I just think it's crazy that a team is suing another team, though. Like, have we ever heard of that? Did it ever happen?
I think that happened in the NFL one time.
Why? Why?
Well, you just said same stupid shit.
Dumb
shit.
Stealing
documents.
Just
because they're mad at someone else for doing something.
Yeah.
Probably over a trade that didn't happen. Some dumb shit.
But the NBA season is young, so we looking forward to the rest of this season. Right now, what I'm looking at is Joel Embiid probably gonna win MVP this year again, back to back. Right now, he probably the best player in the league. He's getting his points consistently, leading the league in score. He's doing everything. So I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid right now as the leader in points and probably MVP by the end of the season.
All right, I agree. Here, real quick question. You like the in-season tournament or no?
Man, I don't even know what that is yet still.
What are they playing? We'll talk about that next show then.
Yeah, because they ain't even broke it. What are they playing for? What the hell is the I know they courts is dope. I love it.
Playing for a trophy and they playing for money.
For 500,000 or something like that. I seen that's stupid.
Everybody makes the younger players, everybody makes money.
That's stupid, man. I get it. Y'all trying to
I like it.
Bring more eyes. Man, they make it later.
Because it makes people play harder at the beginning and middle of the season. Plus, that money, if
Does it though?
that team wins, those young players who don't
Bye,
like, make
mama.
good money, they get money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it probably make the people that need the money play harder, but the guys that don't need the money don't care. They just play it. I feel like if they make it, if they make it like right before the All-Star or right after the All-Star, if they make it right after the All-Star going into the playoffs, then you really playing for something. Then the tournament will be fire.
Well, see, that's why they did it early, because then people aren't pushing as hard, especially say teams already have so much leads. They're going to start relaxing a little bit more. Do it now. You're playing for something. These aren't just normal stupid games on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They're actually meaningful games.
They still are, though.
People will watch them. Like, it's not just going to be like, oh, they'll actually watch the games.
And I don't think the in-season tournament done nothing. Yeah, we won't know until after it happened for a couple years, but right now it don't look like it's doing nothing.
I like it. I like it because of the money. I like it because it makes players play.
Yeah, I just like the courts. It still look like the same basketball to me.
That
like,
stupid ass Pacer shit was dumb. I don't like that neon blue garbage.
Ain't nobody still ain't playing defense. Like, just how it always is in the regular season. In the beginning, ain't nobody playing defense. People just watching buckets go in, all type of stuff. It's crazy. Like, I don't think the in-season tournament doing nothing. But we'll see. We'll see. Sports are a lot of this shit is rigged.
It is rigged. I mean,
I ain't gonna say it's fake. I ain't gonna say
it says it's the national. It's an entertainment business.
And I know. And once you put entertainment in there, that means it's produced. Everything.
Well, that's the problem. That's why they saying script this, script that.
Yeah.
It's all got some shit to it. You're right.
They go with their narratives and their storylines. You know what I mean? So they want their storylines. Of course, you got to go play the game. You know what I mean? So you still got to go play the game. The only way that you can rig a game is if the players.
It's not.
If the players.
It's not fake.
Yeah, no, it's not fake.
They're still hitting each other. They're still getting hurt. They're still playing the game.
Yeah,
that's like saying wrestling. That's like saying the WWE's fake. Those guys are still getting their ass whipped. Still getting hurt.
I watched that documentary too. Like,
it's still real. It's just like you said, it's scripted, rigged in that sense. Yes,
it's scripted. It's the production.
Sports aren't like that.
Yeah. You still got to go play the game, but the refs might make a couple calls or not make a couple calls to make things go. That's how it's rigged. It's not the players or nothing like that. It's the refs. The refs is the only people that can rig a game, unless the players go in like, yeah, we want to rig this game. Other than that, it's the referees. They don't make calls. They make calls that shouldn't be made. They review stuff and then don't overturn. It's a lot of stuff that happens. It's the referees.
Like, there was a safety in that Browns-Pittsburgh game. Like, twice.
Yes.
In a row. And the refs didn't call it that. Yes. Browns didn't challenge it, but it's still the rest. I don't know how you don't call it, but
yes. Why do you think one last thing before we get right?
Hold on, hey, we got to get into something else. Screw all that. Ohio State, Michigan.
I was about to say we got to get right to college. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's we got 8 minutes. Let's roll.
Michigan week. What you expect from them Buckeyes, man?
Listen, this is going to be a good ass game.
Michigan is the first time in 5 years they've been favored to win this game, man. I don't trust our quarterback, but I think we can win the game.
I think it's going to be a good ass game. I think we line up well with each other. Again, McCord is our weakness. That is really our weakness. Our defense is going to be there. Yeah. We stop their run and make JJ work a little more. I think we'll be all right because I think we can force them to turnovers. It's a matter of McCord getting going early. Yes. You can't wait until the second half to try to go. It's got to be early because he has the
Florida Marvin's son.
Yes, give it
to Marvin's son.
Luka, Stover, all of them. You got to use your man, and Henderson's got to get going.
Yes, and we missing Mayan Williams, but I like the Hayden kid, and I like Trainum. I like all three of those backs. So I think, like you said, if we can stop the run, we got to stop the run. They got the two-headed monster. That's all I'm worried about. Because JJ McCarthy,
Foreman, Edwards.
Yeah. He's a good quarterback, but I don't think he's an elite quarterback against great teams. You know what I mean?
No, we never said it was fake.
Yeah, no, it's not fake.
Never said it was fake. We said, yes, the refs can rig the game.
But the game's still real. They still go play. They still
real.
They're the players. Let's put it like this. The players are playing to win, but the referees can be like, nah, we got our own agenda. So we're just going to make some calls here and there. Y'all might still win the game.
No.
Make it go high.
It's not like that. There could be a boxing match that happens. Those punches are all real. You are getting hit in the face.
Your whole shit split open. Yeah.
Just because someone takes a dive, that's where it becomes rigged.
Did you see Christian McCaffrey's face?
Ass whipped.
Did you see Christian McCaffrey's face? It was bloody. It was cut. He was all beat up. Like, it's real. It's definitely real. Sports is always
that's doing their thing, and that's totally different.
Yeah,
but the actual game itself is real.
But we definitely got Ohio State in that, of course. Go Buckeyes, man. They better go out there and show up, man. That's all I'm saying. Washington survived this past weekend. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. I don't even know.
Right now, if they went out and they beat Oregon in that championship, I think they get in the 4.
Well, they are getting in, but I don't, because the Florida State just lost Jordan Travis for the season. So they quarterback's gone. So Florida State, they better hope they even make it without a loss now.
Hold on, they lost? What?
Yeah, he's injured. He's out. He gone for the season.
I see. I didn't know he got injured for the season. I thought he was just hurt.
I read the article earlier. He said he out for the season. He said, but
I know he said he declared for the draft, said he's going to the draft and all that.
Yeah. That was his last time. That was his last game, he said. And Rising coming back for his 7th year for the Utah Utes, so they should be better next year. But I don't trust Washington in the playoffs. I don't at all. Bo Nix is actually the Heisman favorite right now.
I still think Penix should get it. And to be honest, Jaden Daniels
been looking good as hell. I'm not
4,500 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, and only
I'm not giving it to Penix because Bo Nix just had 400 and some yards, 6 touchdowns in the first half, and they took him out for the rest of the game.
Oh man.
But that was crazy.
Battling in the comments.
I think Oregon will beat Washington this next time around because they're not playing good. They almost lost a couple times these last few weeks. Like, they're not playing good. They're not playing.
Almost lost too, but they still 9-1, and we still telling them we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Washington going Penix ain't having the same games he was having at the beginning of the season. He's not having those same games. He's throwing interceptions now and everything. Like, he's not
still up there.
Nah, he ain't number 1 no more. I think he like number 4.
I'll tell you right now, if he go win out and he beats Oregon, I'm giving it to him. He beats Oregon, yes. I'm giving it to him.
Yes. If he went out and beat Oregon, yes. But I don't think they beat Oregon the second time around, though. I don't.
We'll see.
We'll see. Jimbo Fisher, they paid him $76 million to fire him.
Yep, to go sit on the bench.
Fire me then. Give me my 76 and I'm out. You gotta love that.
Hey, I'm going to sit on my couch and say, pay me, boy, pay me. Hey, but you know what they're saying, though? Now they're saying that oil money may go, hey, Deion.
Yeah, come on. Deion said he ain't looking at no other places, but come on now. Why you don't want to stay at Colorado, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. He don't want to stay in Colorado.
Yeah, that oil money coming in, get him.
I don't want to stay in no Colorado. You crazy as hell. He wow. And right before we go, we got 3 minutes left. The Oakland A's, they on their way to Vegas, y'all. Vegas cleaning up. They just got done with the F1. They
2028. That is crazy, dude.
They got the Raiders. Now they got a baseball team coming, man. Vegas.
Basketball, they're talking about Seattle and Vegas are going to be the expansion basketball team.
You better believe that they about to get a team. They got all the other sports. They're about to have all 4 major sports, and then I think they if they don't got a hockey team, they getting one. Actually, they do. They won a championship.
They got the Golden Knights.
Right. Yes. Yeah. They won
a damn Stanley Cup already.
They won one already. Yes. They won one already. Yeah. So yeah.
And the Aces, their women's basketball has done 2 out of the last 3.
Yes, and they got the best team. Yes. So they got all the
major. We're moving to Vegas.
Yes. Oh yes, it's coming. It's coming. It's nothing but advertisement out there. It's nothing but money for Man Cave Media. But we appreciate y'all. Y'all know we do every week, every Tuesday.
Always. Thanks for everybody stopping by, comments.
Yes.
Love the energy. Do this every week with us, man. We'll be back next Tuesday, 6:30.
Let's grow it. Let's grow it together.
Always.
Shout out to Let's Talk Sports, Sideline Sports, Northeast Sports.
Streaming Sports, yes.
Yes. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the opportunities we getting. Trying to get more every week. Y'all come. Try to have something different. Try to be. What word am I looking for? Objective. Try to be objective about this stuff. Have our arguments. Have some entertainment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Salute to everybody.
Here for laughs, entertainment, and hey, we want y'all to converse. Opinions, frustrations. Let them all out.
Tomorrow, Relax Wednesday, 6:30, same time. Actually, we might have to do it at 7 because I might be running a little late. But if you watch that, tune in. See y'all next Tuesday or tomorrow. Peace from the Man Cave.
Later.